Hi guys, MediEvilFan over 7 back again today with more of Medieval Resurrection Chaliceless. I know it's been a while since my last part, I'm so sorry, I'm just really losing track of everything these days, but I do want to get back into the swing of playing some of the older games again, like Medieval and all the PS1 games and that, because I'm really starting to lose track of certain games. I've not played any of the Medieval games properly in ages. I've never actually played Medieval 2 or 1 in a while, as much as I really want to. I'm hoping to replay Medieval 2 for Halloween and shows. I've gotten like lots of other things out of the way. And just play more Spyro and stuff like that. But we're back today. This might be my last part, I'm not actually sure. We've got Dragon Island, we've got Haunted Ruins, and we've got Ghost Ship and Zaroks Lair still to go. I don't think the Ghost Ship will be that hard actually, Chalice, because the Ghost Ship boss requires just a club to be defeated anyway. Maybe the lack of life balls might make it a bit challenging, but here we are, we're going into Dragon Island now.
Dragon Island. Islands with dragons on were once considered quite the fashionable property investment.
Oh, were they indeed? There's a Dragon Island, is it? Islands with dragons on was considered like... I half expected him to say another title there, but then I almost said the wrong thing. I thought he was going to say something like, Islands with dragons on were fragrant with less purchasing choices. You know what I mean there? I almost was going to associate it with another title. But here we are in Dragon Island, this game's replacement of Crystal Caves. I personally would prefer Crystal Caves, but this level's still alright. It's not really a level. There's no chalice in it. There's no enemies other than just the boss itself. But you could clearly see it's replaced Crystal Caves with all these little crystals and rather cave-like entrance to level. But Crystal Caves is much better because the story behind Crystal Caves, it's like it's in areas underneath the Lake of Melamede. Is it Melamede? Is that right term? Yeah, the Sunken Town Melamede. And it just looks nice. Crystal Caves Medieval 1. It's just a nice level with calm music. I love the ambience of Crystal Caves, but no, they just scrapped that in this game, like they scrapped many levels and replaced it with a very small level. And I even prefer the dragon from Medieval 1, I gotta be honest, I didn't even read that properly. This island is home to the king of the dragons, mother of dragons, sorry. Despite their generally fearsome reputation, many dragons are in fact sensitive, rude creatures who enjoy nothing more than a good book and a chalice of chamomile tea. So, beware though, even the most sophisticated serpent can get a little titchy if disturbed. Yeah, that's not at all like the original dragon, and he doesn't even look remotely serpenty. In Medieval 1, he's a very... I think he's Glaswegian. He's definitely Scottish. Shut up, Aslam. Yeah, the dragon from Medieval 1 is definitely English. Well, not English, Scottish, sorry. I think it's Glaswegian, but I just love his accent and everything, but I just much prefer the badass medieval attitude of the original dragon, because I don't know, I like the accent of him. It just feels a lot more medievally, whereas this one just feels just too camped up and too cowardly. I'm not so keen on this dragon, to be honest, but I'm going to top the hell up out of my health. Not that I'll really need it. A club will do me, I think. I hope. Will the club be effective here? Well, yeah, I think a club will work during this boss, but yeah, I'll shut up. Hang on.
Lord, what do you want?
Please don't tell me you're under quest. Under quest?
It's incessant, it really is. What do you want?
I've come for the dragon plate armor.
Oh, I do so loathe the attentions of the great unwashed. That diction
shut up.
brings tears to one's eyes. Enunciate.
Big Nancy.
Ah, my dragon plate armor. Yes, it's certainly a bold piece. Look at the line, the detail. Très chic, très amusant, très now.
Amusant.
The breastplate came from my mother, you know. That woman was a saint.
That woman was a slut.
Oh, dear boy, no. I feel for you, I really do. I mean to say.
It's funny and all, I just prefer the original dragon.
Last century. But you're asking for a piece of my mother. Do I come round your house demanding a slice of boiled pig's knuckle?
I like how the armor does have a meaning behind it in this one. Like it with it belonged to his mother and all that.
Oh,
Where it's just a random potion we get in mid one.
Really? This is all I need. I suppose I'll have to grill you alive like the others, but what does one do with them after one's cooked them? I can't abide tinned food.
Now the dragon in this medieval is definitely a lot harder than the original one. The original one was a piece of cake. Not hardest in the slightest. Even the first time I defeated him I found him easy. Oh yeah, club does work. Awesome. Because if we needed the hammer for this, I would literally not be able to do this let's play or complete it. I think I probably will really need chicken drumsticks for the final boss, because even when I'm doing that chaliceless, Zaroks very hard in this one in comparison to original. So I think I'm going to get the chicken drumsticks because A, it's not a chalice weapon, so it's technically not cheating, and B, actually no, there's no B because A was so great. Reference to bottom by the way there, I'm not taking the credit for that joke, so. Oh. Ah! Right, I have to stand not on the one I want to hit, okay. Wah! Oh, that didn't work. I've sort of lost sequence because I thought if I hit the left one, I hit the one all the way to right, hit this one, it'll make that one fall, and then hit this one, it'll make that one fall, but nah, it's a bit jumbled up, the order in which they drop the stones. Whoa! Okay, that's fortunate. So I just have to seal them all up, but he keeps popping off the stones that are covering up. There we go, just keep hitting them randomly, and just hope for the best. I like this soundtrack. I remember when I first got this soundtrack on CD for Christmas a few years back, I listened to this soundtrack a lot on CD. I like Scurvy Docs, I like Hilltop Mausoleum, but this is another one I listened to for quite a while. Like when I was in the car listening to it, or just casually listening to my own, I played this soundtrack particularly a lot, because I just find this one very cool. Very dramatic tone to it. I do love the music from MediEvil's direction. That's one of the most, that's one of the things they improved on a lot in this game compared to the original. Although I do really love the original's sound score, but they did actually get in a real orchestra in this one, whereas I think it was like a false orchestra or something like that. I don't really know quite how it worked for MediEvil 1, but they did have like some form of orchestra or something, but it was an actual orchestra they had for this one. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, sorry. Bitch. Quit it. Oh, there we go. Quidditch. Oh, yeah. Actually, I've got a small sword, so this is going to take some time. Oh, if I take longer to do this, then luckily I can actually make good use of my shield. But if I take longer to do this, that means that this is going to give way at some point, these crystals, because the more he breathes fire in them, you may notice they break more. And oh, stay behind it. Because if he breathes that thing on us, we'll fly right into the lava. Whoa. Die, bitch. So, I don't know, I've used the health bottle, but yep, we could do this, we could do this. I'll get a health file from, I know I had a pre-boot voice there, so we'll get a health file as well from Dan's Crypt when we get the chicken drumsticks. Whoa! No! I was standing behind, okay, never mind. I was trying to stand behind those crystals. It's a shame, because I think Crystal Caves would have made a great level in this remake, because the crystals look like they would have fitted into a very good crystal level, whereas this is just a very tiny little boss level. They could have made a level like this. I don't know why they only made it a boss. I remember when I first played it, I thought it was, oh shit, sorry. I thought the inclusion of Scurvy Docks was good, but I don't see why they couldn't have just remade the lake, because the lake was good too. Maybe they could have made Scurvy Docks and the lake. Maybe make a bit of an extension to the game. But then again, they're up against time constraints, so that would have made things just more difficult for them. I feel like I'm using my shield, but I keep using it at the same time as getting hit, so the shield's not really being used sparingly. It's me who's getting a battering. That was a reference to Winston from MediEvil 2. Oh my god. I get so nostalgic over that MediEvil game in particular because it just brings back so many memories. Particularly back when my mum was still with my dad, actually, because I played that quite well in Aberdeen. Oh god. That is really giving way now. No! Oh, how absolutely vulgar. I hate the unwashed or something like that. Pretty much he said something that he thinks I'm dirty or something. He thinks I'm unwashed or uncleansed and untidy or something. Wait, I'll just use these crystals now. So there's a barricade at the left, to the right, and the middle. And then I'm pretty much screwed if they're all gone. But I think we're okay to do this because he's halfway done and we've still got like over half of our health. And we started off with full health, so yeah, we should be fine. Oh yeah, he's completely destroyed that now. Damn it. Yes! Okay, I used my shield well there, but oh, it's still caught on fire. Damn it. Dun 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 dun. No! Oh, damn it. Ah! At least if I get around to doing Let's Play MediEvil 2, I won't need to worry about copyright in that as such now, because my MediEvil 2 long play no longer has copyrights on its music in it, and for some reason soundtracks don't get copyright notices anymore, so that would be convenient if I'm to do Let's Plays or long plays in the future, because I don't want to keep having to worry about copyright flags now, because I was going to plan for a while back to do like foreign Let's Plays of MediEvil 2, but I just don't get around to it. I just don't have the time or motivation really. I think it's a tad laziness in me, or just I can't think a lot of the time. A lot of the time I just cannot think of what I want to do. I'm not very good at planning. I'm just so disorganized. Please tell me if you guys have the problem that you just want to do something like so hard, but you have so many things you want to do that you just can't focus on one thing. That's kind of what I'm like right now with medieval videos, because I really do want to provide a lot of mix of classic and new content, because I do love all the classic stuff. I'm not just all about the new games, and I did grow up with all these sort of games, particularly the originals. But this game is still amazing too. Come on, die, you stupid. I'm getting too distracted by... Oh, no. Can we save? No. Okay, I'm going to have to stop dilly-dallying and get this in the bag, yo. Because that's the other lot of crystals destroyed now. No. Yes, gum. Hide, 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 hide. Whoa! Drowning again? What the hell? This is not good. Right, I'm definitely going to have to buy a lot of health after this point. I'm just going to hide. I'm just going to hide until I just find a good point to run to him, because I'm not going to waste my life. No! 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 Okay, okay, that's good. Hide here. Yes, this is good. Oh, no, actually, this is not good. Not good at all. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, keep hitting him. Oh, just hit him again. Sedan. Jump over that. Yes! Good. We just got one life bottle, but just keep breathing fire, jump over his flames, and... Yes, okay. I think we can do this. Cool. I think I've just been yapping away too much. Oh, damn it! Ow! Jump over his flames. Yes. Okay, I didn't catch a fire there, I just got hit by him, that's cool. Okay, at least he's not using this whole wing thing again. Because his wing attacks are annoying. Stop headbutting me. I don't want him to flap his wings at me because that's a bitch of an attack to avoid. It's not so much it hurts me, it's just really hard to not fly into the lava or the water if there's no crystals to stop you from getting it blown towards you. And yes, I did it! With half a life bar remaining and no life bottles, but I still did it. Fan-freaking-tastic. I'm going to save game just in case I do happen to die anytime soon.
I have no time for this.
Oh, go suck an egg.
Take my mother and go, you boggly-eyed oik.
Oik.
No more, please. I'm getting one of my heads.
Oh, I was so chilled there for a second, but then I started raising up off my seat and all tensed up because I was starting to get frustrated. I was like, oh no, I thought I was going to die there, but yes, amazing. We defeat the dragon boss now. Right, so let's replay Dance Crypt now that we've got the dragon armor, because I want to get the chicken drumsticks. They should come in useful. I might actually use them in Zaroks Lair, and if need be, I might use them in other levels. We've only got 2 levels remaining, I can think of it. Dance Crypt.
Best place to go if you're
Looking for a dead Dan. Now, Haunted Ruins in this version, pardon me, of the game looks really, well, just like some of the levels in this game, has an identical sort of look to the original version, but it's sort of extended a little, and some areas look a tad different. I think the Chalice is, yeah, it's located in the same place in this one, but the area it's located in looks a bit different to what it did originally, but it's technically in the same area. I'll explain it when we actually at level. Okay, dragon armor. So yeah, there we go. Yes, I'm going to reward myself with the chicken drumsticks. I got the chicken drumsticks in MediEvil 1 as well, in that Chalice, because they don't technically count as a weapon. They're just a little wee collectible you can use as a cheat, I guess you could say. But I think someone said to me it was either... Well, it didn't say it to me exactly. They just said it in their Let's Play. I think it was Gamerzone 5000, was it you? Who said that if it's in the game, it's not cheating, or something like that. If it's in the game, it's not cheating. But, right. So now that we've got the armor, I think we've got enough pieces of Nubistone, we can continue into Haunted Ruins.
Dan, you're a
yes!
Star,
you're like, Dan, I said 3 pieces of Nubistone. He gets very pissed off here. Cutscene I've never seen before, but I saw it in someone else's Let's Play. Yes, indeed. See, I've always gotten that cutscene because I've always gotten enough pieces of Nubistone before starting it.
If a person were determined to make their way to the haunted ruins,
they could do a lot worse. Yeah, the farmers in this level look very similar to the one from Gorge and also from Galmir Plains.
It's up to you now, Dan. The 4th and final piece of the Anubis stone lies among this crumbling fortress. The fate of all Gallowmere now rests upon your bony shoulders. But hey, no pressure.
It looks like the haunted ruins in this one looks like it lies right next to the Pill's Ancient Dead, because the waters look very marshy again, like the ones from Pill's Ancient Dead, and I get a different vibe from this version in comparison to MediEvil 1. Like, it's a lot more lava based, and you can see all the magma and ash in the clouds in the skybox up above. And also, there's a rather dramatic tone to it, as a feeling of the game's sort of coming to climax. We're back home now. We're just going to destroy all these shadow demons. We're going to meet the ghost of our master, and we're going to redeem himself in his eyes and all that. And it's just kind of a more dramatic, climatic sort of feel in this version, because of the reuse of Return to the Graveyard from the original game is actually recomposed for Haunted Ruins in this one. And the soundtrack that went to Enchanted Forest in this one is like a recomposition of what went to Haunted Ruins in the original. Haunted Ruins in the original. What does that say? Castle. Right. Yeah, but the original version of Haunted Ruins, just after completing the Gal's Gauntlet, this one has a very sort of hollow sort of feel. It's kind of sad. Like, you come back to your own hometown and you've just seen it in such despair and ruins. I mean, it's actually the Gargoyle says himself, saying, like, welcome back to your home. But it's sad that you should see it so. The jewel in Galamea's crown has become a corrupt haven for Zaroks shadow demons or something like that. But yeah, in other words, it's pretty much our hometown is pretty much screwed over. It's not what it once was. It's cursed, and the level feels a lot more glum because the skybox is all dull. And to be honest, the Haunted Ruins has always been rather mysterious level to me because I never encountered it when I was younger, apart from when I used cheats. After years playing the game, I eventually was just in Aberdeen one time with my dad. We were visiting his house, not his house, visiting one of his friend's house. He also had a PS1, he owned MediEvil, and he had the internet and all that. And he managed to get cheats for us. So we managed to cheat our way past Gal's Gauntlet. And when I saw the Haunted Ruins, I was like, oh my god, it's like a dream come true. I've never thought I'd see any of these levels past the Haunted Ruins. Gal's Gauntlet. And I was like, I didn't even know there was any levels after Gal's Gauntlet. I thought we were straight on to Zaroks Lair after it. But no, there was a Haunted Ruins, and it was just such a mysterious level. I thought, I've never seen this level before, and oh my god, it actually feels much easier than a Gal's Gauntlet. But, oh, the memories I've had of this game, honestly, guys. But yeah, this version just doesn't give that feel. And oh, there's one thing about the MediEvil 1 that they actually nailed better than they did in this game. I'm sorry, but they did it much better in MediEvil 1 to what they did in this game. And it's actually the final part of this level. And that's the whole idea with the castle actually collapsing itself. But hang on, we'll just destroy the spikes first. I was almost going to hit the lever straight away, but yeah, they're actually hovering on top of flames in the original. Both of which are graphic, but I think falling on top of a pile of spikes would actually be more graphic, considering this isn't maybe chill for any version of the game. And yeah, we can't actually kill them ourselves by hitting them with a sword. You can actually kill the farmers in MediEvil 1 if you jump up and hit them with swords and that. And you can kill them yourselves, or you can actually choose to drop them onto the spikes, even after you defeat the shadow demons. You can drop them onto the spikes in this game, or fire in MediEvil 1. The farmers in MediEvil 1 don't really have much faces or animations and everything, but they strike me as a got more Irish sort of medieval sort of feel. Whereas they just look like goofy little fat turds. They just did that a lot in this version of MediEvil. They gave everyone a comedic look, whereas in MediEvil 1 they just looked more serious and acted like their roles. I don't know what they were thinking in this game that they felt the need to overuse the comedy so much. But yeah, as you can see, if you've played MediEvil 1, you'll definitely have no trouble with completing this version of Haunted Ruins because it is very similar. Except, it feels a bit more empty. I mean, there's not even the murals at the side of the entrance like there are in MediEvil 1, like the two creepy little skeleton-esque murals. Forgive us, Master. We have no pig to reward you, but we honoured. It's like these shiny gold-coloured stones as a token of our thanks. That is pretty much identical to the original line. Personally, I think it was delivered better originally, but that's just me being a bit fuzzy. It's like, what's it? Thank ye for rescuing us, kind sir. Forgive us, Master. We have no pig to reward you, but we'd be honoured if you'd accept these shiny gold-coloured stones as a token of our thanks. I think they said one part of that line was just a slight bit tweaked, but I don't know. I just think the voice acting in the original game is just much better, in my opinion. Right, to the finder of this note. We are but humble farmers who have been captured by Zarok and just used as a human shield. I am not complaining. It's a job, I suppose. But our poor livestock are starving. Please, kind stranger, take pity. They are but innocent and ignorant, whoa, bit much, of the ways of men. Let not our chickens starve. Signed, Humble Farmer. Humble? Humble Farmer. I don't think that book's actually there in MediEvil 1, but maybe it is, I don't know. Oh, where did you bitches come from? You weren't there a moment ago. Is that because the door just opened up now? Like the other door. I think, yeah, they took back the original sound effects of the shadow demons from MediEvil 1 because they sound identical. Oh god, I need to find a life fountain soon. Oh. Eat drumstick. You eat drumstick too. There we go. Oh, that's a bit topping up health. What did the chick drumstick give you more health in this version? In MediEvil 1, they literally give you like 5% health out of your whole life bar. They give you pretty much no health at all. But it's good if you're really desperate for health. Particularly MediEvil 2, you could benefit from it more, because MediEvil 2, if you're a beginner at that and you really suck at the game like I did when I first played it, and use up all the life fountains beforehand, and you get to the last level with like half a life bar, you're going to really struggle with the game, because you can't backtrack to any levels to re-top your health with life fountains, because they're all gone. Unless you want to spend ages replaying levels just collecting life files, because they do respawn. But yeah, it's a lot more unfair to you than MediEvil 1 is in terms of health. I'm not sure if that was something they didn't intend to do in MediEvil 1. Did they intend to make you return to levels for health in MediEvil 1? And they thought, oh god, well I'll have to fix that for MediEvil 2 and make it a bit more challenging. Right, now MediEvil 1, this part is partly the same, except, yeah, this whole area, like we jump down into here, is the same. But it kind of extends a little past this point, because, hang on, yeah, there's not a little tower there. There's not a little tower there. Yeah, it ends here. We get a, I don't think we actually get anything here. Yeah, we do get a life file here. But this little pathway here is not in MediEvil 1. We don't get this little extra opening here. It leads us up to a star rune. I can't remember. Is there actually a star rune in Haunted Ruins of MediEvil 1? I think it's just a chaos rune and an earth rune. Yeah, the chaos rune's to open the door to the a throne, and the earth rune is for activating the oil pumps. Oh yeah, and these guys have returned from Pills of Ancient Dead. There's a lot more of them in this level than there are in the original. I think there was only 3 of these that came back from Pills of Ancient Dead in the original, and also they didn't look quite the same. They came back in a bigger form. They hold rather different looking weapons. They have like maces rather than axes. But now they just bring back the exact same models from Pills of Ancient Dead in this version. And yeah, like I said, there's more of them. There's like about at least 7 of them in this area. But in MediEvil 1 there's only like 3 of them. And they're not even up here. They're actually down in the area where there's shadow demons. Die, 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 die. I actually do miss all this hack and slash with MediEvil. It's just an amazing game for just unleashing and that. And I am so pissed off because in my YTP, my third YTP at Frollo, I made a lot of MediEvil references in it because that's expressing my love for MediEvil and that. And it's also relevant because I have another channel that's completely linked to MediEvil. And I actually had a hate comment saying, like, oh my god, nobody knows what MediEvil is. No one's going to get the references. That game is so old. It's got a very small fan base. It's a shit game. It ended years ago and all that. I'm like, why check if it's got a small fan base? That all the more reason for me to promote it so that it gets more people noticing it. It's a good game. I love it. That's all that matters. And it means a lot to people like me because I grew up with the game and it's very nostalgic to me. And it just, he was just so ignorant. He acted like he was working with YouTube as well, saying like, I showed this to my superior and he thought that this sucked balls. I'm like, I don't give a shit what your superior thinks. I mean, he doesn't own me. God, I'm just expressing myself through all this. I'm expressing my love for MediEvil, bitch. But I would have respected his constructive criticism, but I don't expect people being outright twats. Right, so enough bitching about people for today. Yeah, this part looks very similar to the original. They look like 2 deaths breathing down here, but yeah, this is actually very similar to the original. I think, is there a book? No, there's not a book here. But there's a doorway down there as well. Yeah, this layout is pretty much exactly the same as the original, but when you actually drop down into that room there, that bit's pretty different. Hang on, let's read this book. Haunted Gallowmere, though, a walking tour. There goes the berry green. I thought you spelled peregrine in MediEvil 1, I'm not sure. Last king of Gallowmere has occasionally been seen wandering these very halls. The story goes that he mourns the passing of Gallomere's golden age, his long departed friends, and most of all, his lost crown. It is said that if the crown of the whoever returned to the king, he could last find her. Oh, okay. I think that I'm not sure. I think that book was actually MediEvil 1. Yeah, that trapdoor automatically opens up. You'd kind of think, oh my god, that's a close one. I hope, sure glad I didn't jump down there. But again, just like in the next level, Haunted, the ghost ship, you do actually have to fall down these traps in order to actually progress. Ah, wait, no. I was actually going to jump down into that area to get the chalice. Because down in the lava, that's where chalice is. You have to put in a dragon armor and you have to walk through the lava to get the chalice. But there's no need for me to do that here because I'm not getting the chalice because this is the chalice's playthrough. So technically I won't need to kill these enemies, but I'm just trying to figure out a way across. I might actually put on the dragon armor just to, so I don't get affected by all these little fire shoots. I don't think you can actually do a during dash jump in this game. I think it's just jump and during dash makes you go faster because as soon as you press jump when you're doing dashing, it just automatically stops during dash. There we go, send me across. And yep, I don't know what it is about the emulator, but the emulator just sort of screws me over whenever I use the option to breathe fire, because whenever I breathe fire on anyone, look, I'm holding down X right now and he's just not breathing any fire out. No idea why. He actually does in the PSP version if you're playing it normally, but I suppose it's just a glitch in the PSP emulator. I remember when I first played this game, I think when I did my first long play, I had to sort of just have an estimate of where the heroes were in the Hall of Heroes, because the Hall of Heroes just showed entirely as pink, and I couldn't play Gallimore Plains in my first long play because Gallimore Plains, whoa, I almost clicked that percent. But a couple, I think it was Guardian of the Bell, just showed as a blue screen and a timer, and that was it. So I couldn't do a lot of things. And also when I did my second long play, it worked well until the last level, Zaroks Lair, and it sort of just froze halfway through a cutscene and automatically just starts the battle. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it just skipped all the other cutscenes as well. But in my Let's Play, when I finally installed another update of the emulator and I fell again, it fixed that too. So that cutscene works now. So yeah, there was quite a few problems with this game originally until the problems were fixed. It must have been reported or something. So I might not redo long play. I'll see. Oh god. That was a bit of a glitch. It sort of jumped into thin air there, like an invisible wall. I'll try this again, come on. And I can't attack him because, like I said earlier, it just won't work. And come on. Yes. Life fountain. Yes, much needed indeed. Is there a merchant gargoyle nearby? Or, I was going to say spiv for a second, but I thought, nah, it's MediEvil too. There we got the crown. And, oh my god, guys. This version of King Peregrine looks horrible, honestly. And I think that door recloses in MediEvil 1, but that's still open. Like, MediEvil 1, he actually looks like just a king. A person, a ghostly figure of just a man wearing rather king-like attire. But this just looks like one huge, bit of a huge bogey that came out of a giant's nose. Honestly, he just looks horrible in this version of the game. Like, they just make a mock of every character in this game, honestly. I got it, the voice acting's alright here. I do admit that he sounds a lot more lordly in MediEvil 1, but the voice acting here is okay, considering the role that he was meant to be going for, because everyone has to be so comedic in this version, but I'll shut up.
Bravest of my captains, clumsiest of my croquet.
Mostly the same as original, apart from that one line.
Oh, that we should meet at such a dark hour, with the fate of this realm lying once again in your hands. Good Lord Fortescue, what happened to your jaw? Bad luck, old man. Dashed awkward for me, what? Can I get you a soup or something? Oh, of course, my Anubis.
Yeah, they don't have this discussion of the Anubis Stone in the original because the Anubis Stone wasn't a thing in the original.
However, slightly more pressing concern is that the shadow demon army hides beneath us, within this very mountain. As we speak, they prepare to invade good old Gallimore. If we're to thwart that arch-cad Zarok, we must bring down the castle on top of them. You follow? Simple solution, of course. Someone must unleash the lava behind the castle floodgates. Burn the blighters where they stand, or even where they sit. Probably hurt more. I knew you'd volunteer. What a man. A secret passage behind the throne will give you access to the gate's control lever. You just have to pull it. Of course, it's a highly dangerous mission, even for a dead man. I dare say that when that fiend sees what you've done, he'll make sure you spend eternity in the most unspeakable torment. But then I know these things mean nothing to a man of your courage, eh, Fortescue?
Oh, poor Dan, he's always getting himself into scrapes. So there's our much honoured King Peregrine. But there we go, we got the last piece of Nimbus Stone, so we'll be using that in Zaroks Lair. Yeah, that conversation mostly is the same script as the original. They sort of tweaked it a little bit, and they added the extra conversation about the Anubis Stone. But I think that scene plays out much better in the original. And also there, did you hear me mumbling like, that's how he mumbled it in the original, when he said there, when he said, good lord, Fortescue, what happened to your jaw? But in the original it goes like, but he still says fell off. But it sort of sounds prolonged in his mumble. That's how to explain. But I just felt like the lines were a bit better delivered in the original. He just sort of feels like he rushed through them. It's like, good god, Fortescue, what happened to your jaw? He says that in the original, but this was like, good lord, Fortescue, what happened to your jaw? It fell off. They just got through it much more faster in this one. It's just, I don't know, they just don't, they sound like they're just sort of rushing it a little. Warning, this lever operates floodgates, sealing the lava chamber lies below. Unless you have express express permission from the king. Do not pull the lever, do not touch the lever, do not look at the lever, do not fuck the lever, sorry. Penalty to improper use as a fail-safe to Golem Guardians. But it's not in proper use because he did say we could use it, so yeah, joke's on you. Right, so well, charging that work because oh shit, charging it won't work. Hang on, I can't use my dragon armor because this game won't let me use it like a dumbass for some really plot convenient reason. Oh my god, how's this gonna work? I don't have any good weapons. We've got plenty of time to leave, I suppose, but oh god, that's like making like a tiny bit of change. Just don't you dare breathe anything on me, you little turd. Come on. The club's got a bit of strength in it for them. Come on. Get off. They're much bigger than Stone Golems original. I gotta admit, these versions of Stone Golems look pretty cool. And they're a bit more challenging than the original. You can just use the dragon armor and just blast them right off in the original version. They're very easy. But it's leaving the level itself that's supposed to be a bit tricky. But in this version of the game, you're a bit more against the clock. But in the original version, they give you lots of time to leave the castle. You can end up leaving with like over a minute left. And this is what I was meaning. The original game actually nailed this much better because you actually get the controller vibrating and the whole castle looks, you know, whenever it's a hot day outside and you always see like the heat waves flowing outside, you get that sort of feel from MediEvil 1 too, because you actually see like the castle sort of all waving about, like all the heat waves. You actually see little flashes of red and yellow all over the place, looking like an actual vary of explosions are going on. You also see little shoots of fire going up in the air at times as well. MediEvil, just to show a little simulation of the castle actually exploding. Whereas you just get nothing in this version except a timer. The screen is not even shaking. There's no shoots of fire going up all over the place. There's no heat waves or anything like that in this version. It's just completely still, no vibrating in the controller or anything. Nothing suggests that this castle is falling down right now. I don't know if that's either a time constraint thing or they just never thought to do it, but I'm just not convinced this castle's falling down. I shouldn't be timed for your stupid chattiness. There we go. Should have enough health for the ghost ship now. And the ghost ship in this version is actually surprisingly just as easy to play, but then at the very end it's easier because the ghost ship boss is much easier in this version than the original. Like, I actually think the ghost ship boss was one of the hardest in the original. In this version of the game, he's actually one of the easiest bosses. And mostly because they kind of fucked up on his combat, and I'll point out when we're actually there. And oh, there's no money there in this version. Is there? Nope, there isn't. Okay, well, let's just leave. Like I said in this game, like just like every other level in this game compared to original, just the levels feel more empty. There's less stuff to collect and all that. So I'll shut up. Hang on. And then I think we get we skip a cutscene where we actually run away from the what's it called? The Juggernaut? Is that what it's called? I can't remember. It's got a very specific name, the dragon. I'll save the game just in case. But yeah, we're going to do the ghost ship now. I think we sort of skipped the cutscene where we're being chased by the Juggernaut dragon. I'm not actually sure, but from what looks like Stonehenge. But that was originally going to be a level, the dragon chase, and the soundtrack was meant to go to that level, but it was scrapped and just turned to a cutscene. And then a bird comes along, saves us, and no, not the girly kind of bird. I mean, like the eagle comes along and saves us and drops us at a ghost ship. And this game kind of skips that cutscene. It pretty much just shows that we have a supremely powerful catapult launched us all the way onto the ghost ship. So, as much as this game goes in more depth in terms of story, it does miss some key details.
Surely the rope would slip between their ghostly fingers.
That's a pretty good point, I suppose. One joke I guess was relevant, but I don't know, I just feel like the humor is very forced. I do like Tom Baker and all that, he's funny, but I just don't think his voice was really suited to his game. It's just... I know I do nothing but bash this game, I'm sorry, but I do actually love this game.
I've told the men to scour.
I do prefer the originals, but this is still worth the money, honestly. This is an amazing game.
Once you has catched him, scour the decks with him. Use his nostrils as a dust buster.
I got him, he does do a good job of voicing the captain in this one. It's very much like the original.
Is that
and him as well.
Necessary? Couldn't we just give him a
Good tongue lashing and drop him off at the next port.
There'll be no tongue-lashing on my ship, Mr. Mate. We be bloodthirsty cutthroats.
Yeah, come on, they nailed this level quite well.
Hairdressers. Now, I want that landlubber dangling from yonder yard arm.
By his bowels.
How horrid.
Ew,
It won't cause us any problems anyway. You can't access this section of the ship.
I've sort of inherited that accent.
Barricade us.
Posh
Why do you
accent.
always barricade us in together?
Weirdo.
Oh, just get on with it. Catch that scurvy bilge rat.
I think he's my favourite remake character. He looks just as good as original. His comedy was well used there, wasn't overused. I just like he calls him a weirdo there. I just like to use that comedy. But, whoa! Uncalled for. Just a bit of a jump scare, really. But, unlike in the original, this is actually the last level before Zarok.
It is our only way to get to Zaroks.
I wish he wouldn't stop. I wish he would just stop randomly talking at times and let me speak. I think it's not like the original where you just had to focus on killing him. I think once we've killed him, the other soldiers are still alive, but I'm going to double check. Nah, they don't break along with him. Oh, yeah, they do. Awesome. Cool. Right, he's still pretty easy with a small sword. Yeah, but this is actually the last level before Zarok. And in the original, we still have the entrance hall and time device, which I think are awesome levels. I think that they made a huge mistake leaving those levels out. Time device is one of my favourite levels from MediEvil 1. It's an amazing level. It looks very nice. It's a very original level. But I just don't know. I just feel it kind of rushes the end in this version of the game when we get to this point. Because, again, this game was up against time constraints. I don't know if they actually had intentions of remaking Time Device. But pretty much we just catch this ghost ship and just take it straight to Zaroks Lair. We don't actually bother with like the whole entrance thing. Like learning about Zarok's train and how it leads to his lair or something like that. I kind of like though how he's got an entrance hall, he's got a time device to keep like strangers out, I suppose, all these little traps and that. But his castle just seems so easily accessible in this game. Like pretty much you just work away from the top to the bottom, which is like his lair is right below his castle. But in this version his lair is just one big castle and that's it. Right, which way should I go first? I do get very confused with this ghost ship because the layout of this one is a bit different to the original, and I still keep getting a bit lost in this version of the ghost ship. And wait! I'm going to test string drumsticks on them. I'm not going to waste all the drumsticks because they could come in very handy in the next level. I'll maybe keep about 10 drumsticks. They look awesome. The drumsticks actually do work on them. That's awesome. I'm glad the game's not lagging too much right now. It was lagging a lot in the previous part. I'm sorry about that. But I think Build the Ancient Dead was bad for lagging actually, even in my Let's Play. It's probably because it was just a high priority level. Right, there's not much to get in here. Oh, I don't know. Can we make this? Hang on. So this level soundtrack sounds. I do like this recomposition of the ghost ship from the original. Yeah, this is actually the soundtrack that did go to the ghost ship in the first game. I think this is probably my favourite remake of a level from MediEvil 1. Hell's Out Museum was pretty good, and I do like. Well, Scurvy Docks wasn't from the original, but I do think Scurvy Docks is a good level. But this is probably my favourite remade level from MediEvil 1. Skipper Fields was alright. I think that the haystack characters were a bit of a mistake, but well, I think from my perspective they made a mistake. If they intended to do that, it's technically not a mistake, I guess. Oh, see that always happens. Like whenever I'm being pushed by one of those things, I can't actually. Oh shit! I didn't see them there. Right, I'm going to be cautious. Don't want to get too near them because they're a nightmare to defeat when they open their furnaces. You can't even get near them, and they just burn the hell out of you. Those things, and even when you're running away from them, you're still on fire. So yeah, just don't take drumsticks any of those because the sword will take forever to defeat them. But what was I actually saying there? Yeah, I've noticed whenever, like, you know that spinny thing that was up there that I had to avoid, like, whenever one of the poles actually hits you, you can't jump for some reason because it responds to you already jumping. I don't know why, because you sort of see him with the jumping animations when it pushes you, so therefore you can't jump. Oh, good. Okay, that's that avoided. On to the next one, on to the next one. I remember in the Japanese version of the ghost ship, you can actually backtrack after you've gone to the second half level. Sorry, I'll stop talking. Actually, no, I won't stop talking. But in MediEvil 1, if you've missed anything in the first half of the ghost ship and then you drop down into another part, you can't backtrack. But in the Japanese version, there's actually a door that opens up that leads you back to an early part of the level. But it's not there in the PAL and the American version. They did quite a few changes in the Japanese version because they had more time with it. Like I said, but oh, more money here. Right, so I think I've got everything. Oh wait, no. I was like, oh yeah, I've meant everything like back there. I think through here. I think the life bottle will be down this hole here. And where did you go? Okay, bye bye then. Where did he go? Oh my god, major glitch. Oh well. No matter, I'm not getting the chalice anyway. I'm just trying to remember, I think the chalice is... Oh, I don't think the chalice is located in the same area in this game. I think in original it's actually up in a watchout tower, but it's... I think it casually sits in one of these rooms in this version. Yeah, it's a bit more of a maze, this version of... did I just get a life ball there? That there? Yeah, I just got it. Yeah, it's a bit more twisty and turny this version of the ghost ship. It was a bit more easier to navigate through in the original, but I gotta admit, I used to find the level a bit tricky to navigate through. I mean, it is pretty hard to get through it without falling, especially if you're a beginner and you kind of suck games like I did when I was younger. I used to fall a lot through traps and I'd fall off ledges and everything as well because it's quite hard to make jumps in that. A lot of time though, if you fall through gaps, you won't die because you have to fall through some of them, but if you fall from a far height, you'll die anyway. But the level actually was quicker than it looked because at the start level it shows you from where you start and then it sort of pans right across the ship up till the boss. And the level looked much longer than it actually was. But it's the boss himself I found very hard in MediEvil. Yeah! Haha! Wow, I'm doing surprisingly well for health. Where is the officer? Oh, there we go. I wonder, did I read that book already? I think that book at the start mentioned about the canon. Did I even read the book? I'll read it later just in case I didn't. But there is... The crew on this ship are under control of many officers without them to be like headless chickens. It says something like that. So just like this. Now that I've killed the officers, they're like headless chickens. Boom, they're dead. It's just funny how they're under mind control or something. It's quite a weird story to learn about, but oh. I think the timer instead. Oh, sugar! I'm gonna just try it. Oh, damn it! I thought I could have risked that. I just don't want to waste my chicken drumsticks on these bitches, but I kind of have to because they're a nightmare. Wait, what's your... Oh, good, life fountain. Much needed indeed. Even though I do... Oh, God! Right... No! Actually, hang on. Oh, I think I only want to risk a couple of chicken drumsticks. Don't you dare get close. Where die? Oh, God, I can't even do anything with that one. I think... Did they eventually disappear? Like the chickens from MediEvil, or can they just stay there? No, it looks like they stay there. Awesome. Might not be there when I leave the room and come back, though. There's actually no boiler guards in the ghost ship MediEvil, so the boiler guards appear a lot more in this version. But the boiler guards are actually in the time device, which isn't in this version. I don't think they were actually ever referred to as boiler guards in the original MediEvil, but I think on the wiki it just officially says that they're boiler guards because they're technically this game's equivalent of those guys you get in MediEvil. Like, they don't actually have, from what I can see, they don't look like they have furnaces in their stomachs in MediEvil. And never actually open them up either. But they're technically the boiler guards because it's just so obvious that that's who they're meant to be. Right, so yeah, we hit that lever so we can backtrack through this level partly. So that makes this level a bit easier because it's a bit of a long one to travel through, but once you hit more of these levers it sort of makes backtracking a bit easier in this level, so you can just go back and forth to the end and the start a lot more easily, because once you've got all the gunpowder and then you can just go straight back to the start after getting them all. That's the thing, there's actually no cannon in the MediEvil, and you don't, the objective is not to collect gunpowder. But in this version you have to collect gunpowder for the cannon, which I think is a bit of a weird objective. Like, just making your way to the captain was good enough in the original, in my opinion. But no, you have to... I think this game sort of tried to get a bit more heavy on the collectibles to make a level seem like it has more of an incentive as to what to do. But, you know, the gunpowder keg. How many have I got? Oh, 47, so there's still a few more to get. I found myself still missing a few gunpowder kegs to sell because at times I could get them all in one go, but have you ever had this dilemma when you're playing a game that you've got, like, for example, like one remaining thing left to something to get? Like, if it was a spiral, you'd have like 399 gems out of 400 in one level, and in this I'd probably have like 6 out of 7 gunpowder kegs. If I've had a dilemma where I can't find the 7th one at times, but usually I would find all 7 in one go, but it's only because I can't think of which ones I've missed. Where are all the gunpowder kegs? Originally, you would jump over to that pile of stairs there and you'd walk up the stairs straight to the boss, but in this version you can't do that because he's barricaded in. And that captain guy, the officer, he was mentioned in there, he won't be able to access this part of the ship because I've barricaded this in. That line's not in the original because that actually never happened in the original, the whole barricade thing. Pretty neat though, I suppose. It gives the level a bit more of an objective. But I don't know. I think it's a bit... Oh, okay. No, I'm not going that way. I don't know if there's a life file behind it. It might be useful, but... Oh, there's no enemies up here in this version. In MediEvil 1, there's actually a captain and more officers up here. Or officer, yeah. Yeah, the officers and the headless chickens. No. Oh, good. We could fall from a ridiculous height in this game and not get hurt. So that's something good, I suppose. Unrealistic, but very fortunate. And I'm glad I actually still managed to defeat those... boiler guards and not lose too much health, because I didn't want to waste some chicken drumsticks because I could really use them for the next level. Considering how much health they might actually lose during the boss fight in this one. Ooh! Come on. Yeah, I was trying to impersonate them. Ooh! I do like the look of the ghost ship in this version. This is a good remake of the ghost ship. So I've actually got... Still missing 7. Which ones am I missing? Is there one right at the actual thing? Just trying to think which ones I am actually missing. I'll try and make my way to the end, because I'm pretty sure there's a gunpowder keg right next to where the captain is. Right next to his barricade. Right. Usually in MediEvil 1 you could jump straight from that, whatever those things are, the swinging platforms. You can jump straight from that onto that platform, but it looks like they've distanced it a lot more in this one, so you have to jump onto that spinning platform. There's one of them here. It is. Wait. How am I supposed to get that? Oh wait, yeah, I have to defeat the officers first. I'm so stupid. Yeah, that will open up once I've defeated these guys. Or not, just defeat that one. I don't want to waste too much health in defeating enemies, which will self-defeat anyway once I defeat this one. Ah. What's up with their voices? It's like they don't give a shit about what they're doing. They're like, whatever. Die already. And then the rest of them will self-destruct. Yay! Still one more. And when we've got the last one, he'll be like, that is enough! Oh, for a second I thought that was actually one through there. I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to get that one? But it is not. So the last one will probably be one we find on the way back to the start. So, just like that now. Spadoosh. Spadoosh. Dun 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 dun. Oh great, the chicken drumstick's still there. I could use that. Awesome. Just trying to think what that gunpowder keg could be. It's not here. Dun, 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 dun. I like how in a lot of MediEvil soundtracks actually they tend to interpolate that time. Like they tend to like mingle the Return to Semery Hell's music into every level. Well, not this version of Semery Hell. Semery Hell and MediEvil 1. Horbit. Alright, I just know, yeah, that's the last one there. I just don't know that's where it was. So there we go. We got all the gunpowder kegs now. But yeah, the soundtrack to Semery Hell goes to a lot of soundtracks. Like its melody is sort of mingled into some of them in a different sort of tone. Like there, the and they did that in MediEvil 1 as well, not just MediEvil Resurrection. And also it's used in MediEvil 2 as well, I think, in the museum. You could sort of hear it in MediEvil 2, like that's the Chalice Semery Hell. And I think shut up. I think Whitechapel is a little bit of a remix version of Semery Hell. Oh, Whitechapel, that's such a nostalgic soundtrack. So I sort of sound like a game gasm there. It's like, oh, Whitechapel. What's it saying here? Graffiti of the Ancient Mariner. This cannon is so big and powerful that it may be capable of propelling a skinny man of length of the ship. Sadly, there is not enough gunpowder available in this part of the ship to test my theory. Another great scientific discovery foiled by my lack of resources. Well, tough titties, guys. You weren't around to see this cannon in all its glory. But here we go. Oh, Al-Salam, shut up.
It is time to test this cannon out. I'll light the fuse, then we climb in quick.
Oh, what's the relevance in you, Mike Wazowski?
Oh,
And it used to annoy me originally when he went like, now plot the course for Zaroks Lair. I'm like, don't you dare change the plot from MediEvil 1, you little bitch.
Well, just try to land on your toughest point.
Like, that's not what we do. Stop leading us astray, Al-Salam.
I've not thought this through.
I've not thought this through. What is their point on him? Oh, and here we go. This shouldn't give me too much grief. Okay, I'm just going to switch to my club now. Yes, your club actually does burn. Yeah. your percentage does go down as you burn your club, which doesn't happen in MediEvil 1, but in the Japanese version, your club actually does burn down as you got it on fire. But this version is much easier. Pretty much the only thing that's threatening about this fight is the actual skeleton enemies. We've been fighting throughout the level anyway, that this guy throws out. He actually does fire bullets at us from time to time, but they cause no damage to us whatsoever. See? I'm not sure if the game makers never noticed that mistake, but so long as you just never jump, you'll never get hit by his bullets. And that's the only attack he ever does to you, other than throw at his captain, like officers or whatever there, which are very easy to defeat. And MediEvil 1 actually, I don't think the captain ever actually fires at you. He just throws out his captains, but they're just much more difficult in MediEvil 1. Right, so let's just defeat these bitches. Come on. Oh god, I've got no shield actually. Wait, hang on. Oh wait, I've not even got the gold shield. I was gonna say, oh, I've got the gold shield, but I thought, nah, I don't, because I have not been to the Hall Heroes at all. Luckily in MediEvil 2, I could actually use the gold shield, because that's something you pick up in levels. You don't actually get the gold shield through the Hall Heroes. So luckily I did have the gold shield in MediEvil 2. I also had the flaming crossbow, because the flaming crossbow was not a chalice weapon in MediEvil 2. So I made some pretty good use of that in my No Chalice Let's Play. Actually, come to think of it, I wonder what it would be like to play the game without collecting any in-level weapons. Like, don't pick up any pistols, don't pick up the crossbow. Just do the level entirely weaponless. I mean, the game entirely weaponless. That would be actually not doable, actually. You could not do that game without any fire, like, power. Oh, he's not moving, actually, right now, so I'll have to defeat you guys. No probs, got us in the bag. Oh! I remember how stressed I got with the ghost ship boss in MediEvil 1 when I first played it. Mostly just because I had to keep replaying the level from the start every time I lost it, and I used to find the level hard enough as it was to get to the end, and when I got to the end and then lost this boss fight, I used to get so depressed. It's like, ugh! Because I was such a game rager when I was younger to the extent where I almost got so pathetic with it. I got game depression almost. Tell me guys, do you ever like feel depressed over like the stress of not being able to achieve what you want to achieve in a game? Or tell me, were you ever like at all when you were younger? Land, oi. Okay, not gonna waste any percentages club. Let's kill these bitches. I think that's the same music that played. That's the same music that plays to the wolves and the flying demonettes. That's weird that this is the more my voice here went preview again there. But it's weird that this is the more frequent boss soundtrack in MediEvil Resurrection, whereas in MediEvil 1 the most frequent boss soundtrack was the one that was remade for the Glass Demon in this version. And of course the Mr. Axie boss. But, oh, that really cheesy boss. Oh, he's moving again. Bitch, die. Okay, come on. Let's get him dead on now. Dead on. Great, is that word? Come on. Turn back and boom. Oh. So, I mean, he's much easier than the ghost ship captain from MediEvil 1. He's almost halfway there already, and I've only lost 2 life balls. In MediEvil 1, I'd have like 1 life ball by this point. I don't even have any shield to use, so I just have to make use of what I got, bae. Oh. Oh, well, this has been an exceptionally long part. So yeah, I'm just going to do Zaroks Lair next. We'll just make this a long final part. Because I'm feeling really in a MediEvil mood tonight. I'm in a very MediEvil mood. Die. Also guys, do you like my new channel avatar? And all the credit goes to Like Mario for making that for me. He made my previous avatar as well. He's very good at them. I just love my new channel profile picture. It's really cool. It's a picture of Sir Dan Fortescue from MediEvil 2 with a very cool background. And like a just cool shading around him and everything. It just looks really amazing. Thank you so much, Like Mario. He does it very well, considering he doesn't even know MediEvil. And he still made my thumbnail perfectly. That's brilliant. I don't even know if thumbnail's the right word. Yeah, the avatar, sorry. Yeah, thank you very much, Like Mario. I really appreciate it. Lan Hoi! I don't know if Like Mario is an actual term or a character, but it's the name of the channel who made it for me was Like Mario. So thanks, guys. Or guy. Sorry. I'm doing so well at this boss. I've only got like a quarter of the health left to take off, and I've only lost 2 life balls. And I think I started this boss fight with full health. So, wait, hang on. What I might do is I've got a lot of money. And sadly, I actually have to start off the next level with just high hopes that you did well at this level, because you don't get a merchant gargoyle or anything for defeating Zarok next level. The game sort of takes it for granted that you did well up to this point, whereas you at least have a bit of an opportunity in levels like Time Device to top up a bit of health before doing the final boss. But in this version, you just sort of have to return to earlier levels and top up in health a bit more. So what I'm going to do is maybe just run right through the graveyard and just find a merchant gargoyle. I've got lots of money and I'm just going to top up my vials to the very top. And not only have I not got good weapons to defeat Zarok, but I've also not got as much life balls as I could have at this point. But luckily there's only 2 claimable life balls in this version of MediEvil from the whole hero, so I'm only missing out on 2 life balls. But every drop counts, guys. I think I'm going to get stressed at the final boss, because I think even when I am playing up normally I find that boss stressful. But surely, hopefully you guys will find my rage amazing, and I'll keep saving as I go, because I don't want to get too stressed with it. Oh, I switched to sword. What on earth? What was that R all about? Is there still one? Yes! Turn around, little skank. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, very close. Very, very nearly. Oh, I am still going to get this. This is going to be amazing. I've got 3 life bottles, and I've still got half a life bar. Yeah, I'm definitely got this. Dun, dun, dun. I think this has actually been easier than MediEvil 1. I really thought this one would be a very hard game to do chaliceless, so. But I definitely proven that even MediEvil Resurrection's doable chaliceless. Yar! Yeah! Die, bitches, die, 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 die. Right, so just one more and you're history, bitch. You are pirate history. The history of the pirates from Gallowmere. I'm a pirate on a professional level every day of the week.
Whatnot. Hoist the doohickey. Something to the anchor.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, steer a course for Zaroks Lair.
Whatever. The sky is very Tim Burton-y, I guess you can see. Right, so we're doing Zaroks Lair next. No way, Jose. I am going to definitely... I'm not going to play the graveyard, guys. I'm just going to go to it and run through it. And just get straight to a gargoyle. The graveyard.
The graveyard. You wouldn't catch me digging graves in my yard. Spoiled.
That's not even the loading screen, because as soon as he finishes talking, like, the level just opens up. The level's already loaded. He's just prolonging it. Don't need that, but I need it to actually get to level. Might as well just pick up my money from here. Don't that I'll need it. Oh, pardon me, but it'll come in useful, I guess, for now, for topping up lots of health, but we've already got enough money to top up health, and yeah, we don't need that rune, because we've already got the club. Well, then again, we could do with another one, or, nah, we won't need another club, because we just need it for knocking down this one boulder. Oh, Jesus. And again, you may have noticed, throughout the whole of this part, we've not encountered a single merchant, not merchant gargoyle, a green gargoyle. They appeared much more frequently in Medieval 1, giving little quirky aspects of the story in that of each area, and only dropping the odd subtle joke and whole hatred towards us sort of malarkey. But Medieval 1, it was just so much more subtle, the jokes, and it was not forced at all. But in this game, there's forced jokes, of course, but there was only like 5 levels of gargoyles in them. Like, the last time we saw gargoyle was in Scurvy Docks, which is like a few levels ago, and then Bloody Dead, and then before that, oh god, when was the last one we saw before that? Ages ago. There was none in Pumpkin Gorge, there was none in Scarecrow Fields, there was none in... I don't believe there was any in Return to the Graveyard. There's none in Hilltop Mausoleum. There's none in a lot of levels. Whereas they were just about in every one in Medieval 1. And oh, I just realised the whole point I returned here was actually to go to a Merchant Gargoyle, which I didn't bother to do. Because I'm just too busy focusing on not getting hit by these little bitches. Oh, no, no, no! No. God, I almost fell for that. Okay, I'm getting swarmed by this herd of walkers. Ow! Ow! Well, this is gonna be kind of sad. This will be the end of the part when this Let's Play's done. It will. At the end of this part is when this Let's Play done after this part. Sorry.
Hello, stranger.
What can I sell you today? A bag of crack? Right. Oh yes. Make me come alive. Come on, not turn me on. Oh, there we go. I wish there was a case of like you could just sort of choose to exit level, like you could in Spyro. Once you complete level, you could just choose to exit. And oh, I'll need the rune. Come think of it. Just through here, just push our way through this herd. Can't think of it. I did waste some money, but it's not as if I'll need any of it because there was a life fountain right there I could have used it. Whoa, God, I'm dodging all this very well. Oh, okay, I get it, game. I'm lame. Okay, so I'm dodging all this very well, and then ow. Whoa. Wow, Dan, you are such a slick fox. Ooh. Don't need any of that money. I don't want any of your money. Yes, full health for tackling Zarok. Good luck, Sir Daniel Fortescue. That's how he talks here, the gargoyle, who I, funnily enough, said we haven't seen any of in ages. And then he says, I haven't got anything written down. Yeah, they're much more lazy in this version. Don't give us any details, just throw in the odd joke. Don't bother telling us much of the story behind each place. I definitely prefer the more medieval look of the gargoyles in the original, and also I like their style of storytelling. Whereas this version, they just rip the piss out of everything.
Zaroks Lair.
Ooh. Scary. Ran out of loading screen jokes.
Oh, it's you. Actually, we never thought you'd get this far.
We never thought you'd get this far.
Down. Hang on. Okay, here goes.
Your final encounter with Zarok awaits beyond this point.
Sorry. Pressure.
Oh, whatever. Oh, this cutscene freezes in just a moment in the previous version I had. And all the cutscenes during this boss fight froze for some reason. Yeah, it froze there, but there we go, it's working now. But you made it even the odds
by calling upon the powerful magic of the Anubis Stone. Good luck,
Third Daniel Fortescue.
girl. Oh, look, that'll have to
Cheeky little bitch.
Die quietly. Some of us are trying to read.
I remember I would like shit the bed when I was first encountered this boss fight, particularly in this version, because Zarok is really hard in this version. I gotta admit, Zarok does look pretty badass in this version of the game, like in his mutated form.
And remember, we have all pieces of the Anubis stone. Oh, and if it looks
Like he turns into like a dragon sort of form in MediEvil 1, but he's more of a serpent in this one, but it looks pretty cool in this one. And it's only Aslam has walked through there, so he can suck it. Also, it's just a no chaliceless place, so I could technically skip these cutscenes, yeah, because I don't really need to see them. Because, like I was saying, like it's more for the purpose of like a challenge. I already showed the cutscenes in my Let's Play. I think my Let's Plays were so good. I probably won't redo them. I am considering redoing MediEvil 2 though. And yeah, if I'm not needing any health right now, I'm not going to waste a chicken drumstick. But I might. Hang on. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Oh, good. So the sword is actually pretty good in him if you do get hits in. Maybe if I hold it down and hit them maybe 3 times to hold down? 4 times. So 4 square charge attacks and that takes down those guys. And yeah, I'm going to chicken drumstick those 2 bitches. Just to top my health back up. God knows I will need it. Because luckily all I'll need for the whole army fight between me, Galmir's army and Zarok's army of Fazgals just requires me to keep my guys alive with the Anubis Stone. I don't really have to, you know, attack with any enemies. Weapons, not enemies, sorry. And I think most of these guys are, yeah, they're just the Fazgals, that's okay. Or Mullocks, or yeah, I think they're Fazgals, yeah. Not too difficult. We fought them already pretty early in the game, so you don't put much of a challenge, really. I could have really done with a shield. Did I pick one up? Yeah, I did. It's already mostly gone. I think the order is a bit different in this one. I think we defeat Lord Cardok before we defeat the army in this one. It's a bit of a different order in this one. We don't get all these little enemy fights before anything. We just go straight into the army fight, and then Cardok, and then Zarok finish off. But there's a few more phases in this one. Cardok looks pretty weird in this version, but he's not bad or anything. I just think maybe I think he looks a bit more creepy. He has more of a skeletal form, and just looks more badass in his skeleton. Undead horse. Must be the very horsey road in battle. Road? That's not even the right word. Ridden. Ride? Ridden? I don't know. Here we go. He didn't even introduce Lord Cardok there, did he? He says, remember my champion, the late Lord Cardok? He says, Let's see how you'll fare against my champion, Lord Cardok, says something like that in original. And again, the iconic bugger that stuck with me for years when I first heard it. I thought, oh my god, I never knew there was swearing in this game, because I remember I was such a prude, or something like that term. I used to get so butthurt over swearing in that when I was younger, because I didn't really like it. I don't like it now either, I just sort of can't control it really, because I just sort of do it. But I remember when I first heard him say bug, I thought, oh my god, I never thought there was swearing in MediEvil, but it's the only time there's a swear word in the game, and that's when Zaroks says bugger. But again, this is too child friendly for swear words. Oh my word. This is going to take some time. Oh, dodge that bitch. This is the toughest weapon we've got right now, so this is the best we can do. Like, that's it. I've had just about enough of your meddling. I think Zaroks Lair does look better in this version, I gotta admit. It's a bit more plain in MediEvil 1. I gotta admit, Zaroks Lair is actually a pretty good final boss in this one, but it's just a shame they didn't include the other levels before it. But I got my Lord Cardok does look better in the original, but other words, I think this version actually looks pretty good. Like I said myself, like Zarok looks pretty badass in this version. I think Zarok's voice actor Arnold was pretty good in this version too. And I always had visions when I first played it. I thought when we eventually get Lord Zarok, if we're finding levels like this difficult, god, imagine if by the time we get to Zarok. I mean, I remember for a while, well, who was my brother at the time, but now his sister. My brother said, oh, I've gotten his Zarok before, which he hadn't. But he's saying like, oh, when you play against him, he has a life bar all over his screen, and you like it pretty much goes right round the border of the screen, and you have to fight him for ages, and he takes off lots of health when he hits you, and it was like we're envisioning it being so difficult. But now he just has the same length of a life bar as the Flying Demonettes and that from Chat Earth, and he's not that difficult. It's actually probably the easiest part of the boss fight. Probably the most difficult part is actually just keeping your soldiers alive. And there's it's pretty a piece of cake, really. In this version, he is a bit tricky, I gotta admit. And luckily, okay, luckily I'm not losing too much health right now, and we do get life vials for defeating him. But you have to pick them up quickly because you only get like a few seconds after defeating Lord Cardok before the cutscene plays. And after the cutscene plays, you don't actually have the life vial still there, so that's a bit stupid. The game expects you to act very fast. For the honor of Gallowmere! They're much more high pitched in the actual battle between the two tribes. But in this version, they're like, for the honor of Gallowmere! They just say it with like no passion. They're like, for the honor of Gallowmere! And then they're like, and his suburbs! It just sounds ridiculous. I'm sorry. Alright, so, okay, if I could get the camera angle on him, I'll see what I'm dodging. So when he starts charging towards you, you just sort of jump out of his way. And then he starts losing his cool as I slump at it. And then as he's jolting over the place, going like, damn it, you dodged me. And then, there we go, dodge him, dodge him, dodge him. There we go. Then that's when you get a chance to hit him in. Oh, see, he's going to take forever to defeat right now. Hopefully I get like enough files between them. So pretty much, yeah, if he charges towards you and you just jump out of his way. I remember when I first did it, it took me a while to eventually dodge his attacks because I didn't quite get what Aslan meant, because I just could never dodge his attacks for some reason, but I can just dodge them easily now. I don't know what it is with me. Whenever I first play a game, I just sort of suck at the bosses, and then once I get used to them, I just sort of naturally become better at them. I don't know why, but in case you haven't noticed, I am dodging your attacks. There we go. Might just dodge them more sharply rather than wander like around in a loop. Like a sharp loop I have to do, is it? Oh. What's he doing? Is he charging me with horns? Is he just charging me with his actual bow? Looks like he's charging at me with his bow. See, look. I dodged you, for goodness sake. Ew, yes. He's still relatively easy to defeat with a small sword. A bit more time consuming, but he's not taking off a lot of health. If you just don't keep running into them and losing health that way and running all guns blazing, you can actually do games like this without any good weapons, but it just takes more time, that's the thing. If you're more of a person who likes to get things done quickly and a better speed, you're probably best getting the weapons for the chalices and that. But, I don't know, I like the feeling of collecting chalices and that and getting better weapons because it gives you a sense of completion and build up and collectibles and that. Oh, collect that quickly. There we go. Full health. And then it immediately cuts the cutscene. Well, it should anyway. Well, still, yeah, it's a cutscene now. But if you didn't know those vials were there, you could have missed an opportunity to pick up more health.
You dare defeat Lord Cardinal?
Yeah, I do, bitch. Now let's go with it. Mm.
Dan, use the Anubis stone to keep your troops fighting.
There's the cutscene which is like, time to fuse the Anubis stone. Now this part could be pretty intense. Please, now we can't save this boss fight. So if I happen to die in this boss fight, what I will do is actually replay this part, but off camera. And when I get back up here, I'll start recording again. Okay, so I'm not going to waste my Anubis stone. I'm just going to use it as sparingly as I can because God knows you actually do need it in this one because they take much longer to defeat the Phascals in this version. Even though, yeah, our army is just as big as Zaroks. But in MediEvil 1, our army defeats the other army much quicker. But in this version, it takes a lot more time. And also, because of the rather redness looking level as it is, it's kind of hard to tell how green our troops are. It's kind of hard to distinguish between whether it's just a reflection of the level being red or the fact that they're actually turning red themselves and they're not just still green. But yeah, you have to keep them green just like you do in the original. Got any of them looking red? Yeah, he's looking a bit red. Just trying to give them little bits of health at a time. But luckily, once we do win this fight, the amount of soldiers we have left, each of them will give us a life vial. So that's a bit of a bonus. But in the original, oh shit, we've lost one of our troops already. It's really hard to keep our troops alive, honestly. That's the only part of this boss fight that I just find is absolute bullshit in comparison to the original. That's fine, I'll just sacrifice a lot of my health. I'm already running really low though. Zaroks' army is already winning and I'm not even doing anything wrong. I'm doing this completely right. Yeah, I'm keeping his fighting fit, for goodness sake. Right guys, I might as well admit defeat because there's no way I'm going to win this boss fight. Restart level guys. Yeah, I'll try that a bit better. Hang on, I'll be right back. Right, here we are back at the same part again. It's a shame that you can't save during this level because it's annoying to have to keep replaying the level from the start if I lose because I just want to do this let's play in one go and then move on to like another let's play, but I feel like I might be here for hours trying to do this, so fingers crossed it works. So it would have really helped to have an extra 2 life files right now, an extra 2 life balls right now, because it would really help out with this being more guaranteed to work out right, but I'm in a bit of a panic right now. I'm just trying to stay calm and I'll just... Because even though I was sparing my Nibblestone, my troops were still dying and I was very low on health. So I just... Okay, he's definitely needing it. He's needing it. Come on. It wasn't seeming to do anything. See, MediEvil on this boss is definitely much easier. Even with less life files. And we're doing it chaliceless. Also, you don't really need any chalice to do this boss. Just health, really. So you need health to keep fighting fit. So maybe, hopefully they have a stronger defense against the enemies if I give them all my health. I'm just going to give them as much as I can, and if I'm running low, then I'll just see how well oh, he needs it. He's needing it. Okay, whoever starts flashing their stuff is who needs it the most. Oh, he's flickering. Oh, that might be a good technique. Like, I'll just only use it on the ones that are flickering. Oh, he's flickering. Any flickering over here? Oh, there's that one. Oh, he's flickering. Oh, one of mine are dead already. Shit. Okay. Oh, that one's flickering. Staying alive, staying alive. Oh. Come on, troops. Why do I keep topping up the wrong ones? This Anubis-stone is terrible at aiming. And now there's not really much more I can do other than throw chicken drumsticks at them. That'll work. Maybe I should have only zapped them with a little at a time. Maybe that might work. Maybe they only need little bits. Oh wait, my army's starting to win! Yes! Oh cool. Yeah, looks like my army's got the upper hand here, look. There's 3 of them there, come on. And just 2 Zaroks, come on. Yes! Amazing! Oh god, I didn't want to do this again. Oh. I'll just zap him for the loss. Seems like we've got the upper hand anyway. Yes! Amazing. Let's get all those vials. Right. Can I switch my sword now? Amazing! Okay, get that quickly before it switches to Zaroks cutscene. Need that vial! Oh good, I think I got enough. Hopefully. That was the cutscene where you get very little time to top up your health. Okay, hit him in the mouth, dodge his tail. Simple as, okay. Very nerve-wracking, but yeah, this is a very long boss fight actually, so... There we go, it looks like his ring's changed a little, it's like it's opened up, like there's his actual arena, so... Okay, just dodge these attacks, dude. Also, I think you can actually see his statue. I'm not sure if that's actually his shell, like he came out of his shell and he's actually a serpent, but I'm not sure, but like his statue's up there, like where he was standing beforehand. It's almost like he turned into a statue and then out came a serpent. Or was that always there, that statue? I'm not sure, but you do see when he says, "What about me?" And just before he says me, you actually see it just turns into a statue and then out comes a snake. I'm trying to explain what I mean, but up there you can see a statue standing right where he was standing at I guess you could say a balcony of some kind? The little ledge you're standing at. Oh, that's so satisfying to just whack away at that. That's finished wrong. But there we go, we've already taken off a third of his health. And we're still doing okay for health ourselves. And jump. Jump. He stays in one spot though in this version. He just sort of chases us like a lizard in MediEvil 1. He's still pretty tricky in this version. In MediEvil 1 he's actually not that hard with just the dragon armor, but yeah, I tried to not use the dragon armor and cheat in my let's play. Like non-challenge let's play, because I usually just defeat him with the dragon armor anyway, and we wouldn't have seen a difference in chaliceless that way. But like, see what I mean? Oh, there we go. Just make sure you don't get hit by him at all, because he takes off a lot of health, and I've got very little health to spare. Oh crap. But he does look pretty cool. I gotta admit, this version of Zarok. He is a pretty awesome looking as a lizard. Not lizard. Snake, sorry. Serpent. There we go. He's losing quite a fair bit now. See, I can never tell what part of that blast will actually hit me, because you see that ring that you blast out there? It's quite a long, flat ray. And I'm not sure if it's just the center of it that hurts you, because he still, if you jump over it and still land partly in the ring, it doesn't actually hurt you. If that makes sense. Oh, damn it. Well, he's almost dead now, but... Oh, crap. His mouth! Damn it! Sorry. Ah! God. I'm almost there. Oh, God, that was like 2 blasts in a row there that I'm not very comfortable with. Hit his tail, hit his tail. Oh, we're almost there! I could... the end smells very near. Oh, come on, come on. Wait, is he dead? He's just flapping around now. Oh, great, I killed him! Yes! Ha! There you go, guys. MediEvil Resurrection is doable, chaliceless. Amazing. That is a major achievement, guys. I am so chuffed with myself. Curse you, Fortescue, curse you, curse you.
Fortescue, curse you, curse you.
Thricefold.
It's come to this.
Sounds very fairy tale-ish, that music.
Finally defeated.
I am finally defeated. But if I am to fail, then all shall perish. You shall doom, Fortescue. You shall doom, Fortescue, sorry.
And then all shall perish with me.
He pretty much says exactly the same as original Zarok, but extended his line.
Without maintaining certain traditional standards.
Here's the reprise of his mocking laugh.
You will never leave this place.
40, baby. Mwah. Very emphasized moo in the haha. It's like mwah. And his eyes look particularly evil in this cutscene. Don't know why, but they just look particularly yellow. And you can tell this is actually a cutscene that's an actual pre-recorded one, because Dan looks particularly shiny and glossy in this cutscene, and so does Zarok, like I told you. His eyes look particularly evil in this one, because it's not like an in-level cutscene, it's an actual, you know, cutscene, like a pre-recorded one. Like it looks like better graphics than the actual one. Freedom! Good riddance, bitch. But no, he comes back and saves us in a second. Well guys, I'm actually kind of sad that's MediEvil Resurrection come to an end again, but I am glad to also have said that I have completed this entirely chaliceless. Imagine if that was a trophy in modern day gaming. If this was released in PS4, you'd actually get like a gold trophy for completing the game without collecting any chalices. And you'd get like a bronze trophy for collecting a chalice in each level, and oh, just think of the trophies you could get from this game if you were to play on the PS4 or something like that. And I'm getting quite the obsession with trophies now in modern day gaming, but It doesn't blind me to the fact that games are good. Okay, it's just trophies are quite awesome things to collect. And there we go. It's very similar music to the final cutscene of MediEvil 1 as well. Oh, I used to always get so emotional whenever I finished MediEvil 1 and 2. Mostly just because I'd never completed them before. When I finally got to the ending credits, I found the ending credits were so sad, and I'm like, oh, it's the end of my adventure once again. I'm so sad. Oh yeah, look at my big breasts. Oh, look at me! I've just started standing right now with my hands in like a rather composition sort of style. Got like the stick in my left hand, and that sounds wrong again, but my composition stick, my wand. God riddance, you little turd. And actually, I believe we'll still get the whole Heroes cutscene, even though I didn't collect a single chalice. Which kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, see, we still get it. Like in MediEvil 1, we only get this cutscene if we get all chalices. Well, MediEvil 1's equivalent of this cutscene. I mean, it's still good and all we get this cutscene, but it just makes no sense. I mean, you should only get this ending. You should only be rewarded it for all the chalices like you did in MediEvil 1. Oh, and look at all those chalices sitting on the table. And there we go. As part of a cutscene, we earn our place in the Holy Heroes. But we only earn our place in the Holy Heroes for successfully collecting all the chalices in MediEvil 1. And then our statue becomes solid. But in this one, it just becomes solid without us making any effort to collect the chalices. Hurrah! Hurrah! And just like the iconic Sir Danny Forest's last moment in MediEvil 1, when he drinks the wine, it spills right down his chest because he's got no throat to swallow it. What an amazing journey that was for you guys. For me to play for you guys, so I am so chuffed to have done that chalice for you. That's actually completed. Oh my god, I was sitting on the fence about this for ages, thinking this would be so hard to do chalices in comparison to others, but oh my god, I am just so happy.
The sun beamed down from the heavens once more. Small children skipped and ducks
they lived happily ever after.
Zarok, the most vicious, most malignant, most foul of creatures, was
well, assuming there's no sequel.
vanquished. This time, never to return.
There it is. Assuming there's a sequel. When I first played this game, I actually thought they've got every intention of making a remake of the second game, but then there wasn't one. Probably because this wasn't as well received as the original. I thought, oh, okay, well, probably best not making a second one. Which is a shame, because it would have been cool to see a remake of the second one too, because this game was not bad. It's actually a very good game. I love this game. I love all the MediEvil games, but out of all three, I'd say this probably ranks as my least favourite. I'd say that MediEvil 2 is probably the most nostalgic to me, and I have a lot of fun memories of it growing up, but I'd say in terms of quality, I'd say that MediEvil 1 is my favourite MediEvil game. But MediEvil 2 delivers quite well in terms of difficulty, and graphics-wise it looks better, but I think MediEvil 1 provides a bit more variety of levels, and just lots of very nice ambient sound effects in MediEvil 1, with like sounds of tweeting birds in the background, and maybe frogs squawking, and sound of waters gargling away. But MediEvil 2, if you turn down the music and everything, you literally hear nothing level. There's no ambient background music, background sound effects, maybe other than the enemies going whoa or something like that. But here we go, very similar styling ending credits, and more of a storybook sort of style. In MediEvil 1 and 2, it's mostly just complete black, with titles being in green and the credits just go up in white, with pictures at the side of prototypes and such and sketches from the game and that. It's kind of the same as here. It doesn't really show any pictures of the cast and prototypes and any commemorations to some people. I remember Mr. Apple, someone who was referenced in ending credits in MediEvil either 1 or 2, I can't remember. But in here they just have little drawings at the side, and oh, those blasted bodyguards. But honestly guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if in like the previous part I wasn't at my best. I just wasn't really I was pretty tired actually when I recorded the previous part, but I was really adamant to just complete this game for you tonight. I was really in the mood to continue MediEvil Resurrection, but thank you so much for watching guys. I've really enjoyed doing this No Chalice Let's Play series for you. That's all the MediEvil games. I've proven they're all doable chalices. MediEvil 2, maybe I could have given myself a bit more of a challenge in that by not using any of the non-chalice projectile weapons, but I still technically stuck to the promise. DVD duplicate? What was that a bit there? Oh yes, I'm the Harbour Master. Oh yes, matron, I am Kenneth Williams, darling. Oh, and there's King Peregrine, yep. Wasn't so fond of King Peregrine in this version. And yeah, Zaroks armor looked pretty cool in this version. And so did ours. But I just thought the whole "and suburbs" line was a bit goofy. Ah, he looks so funny here. So only comparing him in Europe, yeah, because I'm a European, eh? Or am I? Because the whole referendum separating Scotland and, well, Britain in general. But there we go, that's Medieval Resurrection done, Chalice. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and take care. I love you guys so much for watching this Let's Play. And, oh, what am I going to do with Medieval next? I have a review of Medieval 1 that's been outstanding for ages. I have to get my finger out and get that one done. I've got so many projects I need to get finished, but that is one of the things that are in the grapevine. I have got, I thought the grapevine's the right term, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, I'm also going to start Medieval 2 Let's Plays again soon. I just need to get a commentary in mind for it, because I do want to say very specific things about it, because I've got a lot of things to get off my chest about my childhood for that game and everything. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.